This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And the Lakers have possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Screen by James. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Embiid.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. 5 to shoot. Releases. The Lakers with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Doncic. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Barlow. George is screen on Hachimura. Here's Edgecombe. To the middle. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James outside. From deep, Reeves. And the three-pointer goes.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
George passes to Embiid. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And another miss by Philadelphia. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Everyone, your Sixers EMT.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th best, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Here's George. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Reeves against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run, James with the block.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. Still got that fire for an old man.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Embiid, following the score by the Lakers. Back to Maxey. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And there's James from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey with a screen on Doncic. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Doncic. Now Embiid. Doncic pulls down the board.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Out to Hachimura. There's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Maxey. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 5.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. James outside. Off target with the 3. 76ers trail by 8. Pass to George. Tipped.
Whoa. Hachimura making this defensive presence felt.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. James outside. Back to Reeves. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barlow. Hachimura covering. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's your sister, ENT.
Here's Barlow. Hachimura covering to the inside. And stolen by Reeves. James inside. Working on George. The shot by James. No good. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Launches it from deep. It's not going to go for him. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Edgecombe. George outside. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Hachimura against Maxey. It's stolen by Maxey. Down low. Barlow with a bucket. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Lakers have got 6 of 14 in so far. From deep, here's Doncic. Hachimura up top. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by Philadelphia. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Brian?
Thanks a lot, Allie. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Moving with your best back. Let's dance.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. George with a steal. Maxey with it, picked up by Reeves. Floats one, and it's Maxey missing.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
On the wing, Reeves. Maxey covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air. And somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
And the first one at the line is good. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Doncic hits them both. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Hayes with a screen on Maxey. Doncic passes to Hayes. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. RJ was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combination. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
The first one falls, and Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Grimes. Pass to McCain. George outside. This one for three. And it's Laravia with a rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Counted for Vincent. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Grimes puts up a three. LeBron with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
George, good.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
McCain against Doncic. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
George against James. Outside Grimes. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Vincent passes to James. Here's Laravia. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Now here's McCain. Still without a bucket. Here's George. And he makes it on the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Los Angeles leading by 6. James passes to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on McCain. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Grimes. And here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Shoots. Grimes' shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. The teardrop. And James finishes it off. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Quentin Grimes out there with Walker. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
One shot.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Hachimura against Walker. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by Walker. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic passes to Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over Maxey. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Walker. Now here's Maxey. He's covered by Reeves. Embiid a screen on Reeves. And it's Maxey missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Now Arabia. Embiid covers. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Ooh, that's what you call protecting the rim, baby. Great job by Embiid.
And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Pass to Grimes. The kick out to Maxey. Buries it from 3. Maxey's got 13.
His play just keeps getting better. Clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Doncic left side from deep. Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
And this guy is a competitor. I love watching Reeves answer the call like this.
Back to Maxey. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 9. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Assist from.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. All right, let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for the 76ers. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Doncic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Maxey to the right side. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Terrific physicality from Ayton, just going right to the rim.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Ayton finds Reeves. Here's Laravia. Off target from outside. 76ers trail by 11. And now the Sixers on the break. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Doncic outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside. And Maxey the bucket on the assist from Edgecombe. Maxey's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Maxey. And no good. Reeves with some nice D. Pass to Doncic. The 3-ball. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Arabia taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Barlow's checked in for Embiid. So hits one and misses one at the line. And Ayton gets it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Grimes. Back to Maxey. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 12. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, PA. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Back to Grimes. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Barlow with a bucket. Barlow's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Doncic, no good. 76ers trail by 10. Maxey on the wing. Here's Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Outside Grimes. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Los Angeles leading by 10. Back to Hachimura. Ayton against Walker. Ayton passes to Doncic. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Barlow. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Pass to Edgecombe. Walker, a screen on Doncic. The three from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ayton with a screen. To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Grimes. Walker passes to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. And stolen by Reeves. Hachimura outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Hachimura's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Maxey finds Walker. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Doncic. Great open look there. Grimes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching. All right. Let's go.
The 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Walker. George comes in for Grimes. And Jared McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen on McCain. Pulls it from the top of the key. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just so skilled in that screen roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Drummond, high post. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. So it's Los Angeles now. 1:49 left in the second quarter. James passes to Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Reeves finds Hayes. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hayes has got 10 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Edgecombe. McCain with it. 8 points in his last time out. Philadelphia with another miss. George with a steal. Here's Edgecombe. Back to George. The jump hook. Count that bucket. He's got 9.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
Hayes up top. Pass to Reeves. James outside. 6 to shoot. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 15. Outside McCain. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Reeves. Puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Knicks in New York. That one tips off noon Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the 76ers.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 13. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves with one and the two. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Ayton with a screen. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
Reeves against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Reeves. Maxey surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Over Reeves. And it's Maxey missing. Los Angeles leading by 13. James passes to Doncic. Out to Hachimura. The three is up. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot is good by Reeves.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Reeves. Now here's Embiid. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper. Embiid's got 8.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 and in the rhythm on the offense right now.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Here's Maxey. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Lakers lead by 12. Now Reeves. Pass to Aiden. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Deflects the pass. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Doncic outside. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Doncic. And here's Maxey outside. Drills it from deep. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got 4 rebounds now. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So both teams making some changes here. And a look here at the shot chart for Tyrese Maxey.
And this is the kind of performance that everyone in the house will remember. The way he's destroyed the defense with no hesitation, the difficult shots he's made, quite simply, magnificent.
Now here's Doncic, covered by Grimes. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Grimes. Maxey against Reeves. Left side Maxey. Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
From deep, here's Doncic. Walker pulls down the board. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Grimes. Reeves against Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 22 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Connects from downtown. Hachimura's got 11 points.
You have to pay attention to Hachimura no matter where he is.
Here's Maxey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And the free throw, no good.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's George. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorer, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
Doncic against Maxey. And it's Doncic missing. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Maxey. George, a screen on Doncic. For 3, Maxey. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Vanderbilt, a screen on Maxey. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 17.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his reign. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
For 3, Maxey. That one no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Five on the clock. George with a steal. Here's Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you.
Hayes checked in for the Sixers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Los Angeles leading by 5. Doncic on the wing, covered by McCain. McCain against Doncic. Vincent outside, pass to James. The Lakers got to get one up, late clock. Doncic, no good. Philadelphia's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Maxey, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found the lane and made them pay.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Doncic passes to Vincent. And here's James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to McCain. Drummond, the screen on Doncic. Here's McCain. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for Philadelphia, McCain. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McCain. And both free throws good for McCain.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Hayes with a screen on McCain. Pass to LaRavia. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. LaRavia's got 9.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Philadelphia, Andre Drummond, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. That one misses.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Back to Maxey. Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen on McCain. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Tyrese Maxey.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers in the lead. 1:24 left in the third. Doncic passes to Hayes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So he can't get either to fall. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Drummond. Outside Maxey. Drummond inside. Check by James. Drummond with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Hayes with a screen on McCain. Doncic passes to Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Maxey. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Pass to George. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hachimura against Drummond. And here's Vincent. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Lakers ahead. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got George, Jared McCain out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
Vincent outside. Back to Reeves. This one for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A nice shot by McCain.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
James passes to Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Barlow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Here's Hachimura. They set a pick. Now here's Reeves. Gets a very good look and converts. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to James. Just too much to handle inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Barlow to the inside. Embiid inside. He's against Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Grimes comes in for Paul George. And it's Maxey in for McCain. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. James, outside. Again, the Lakers score.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Barlow. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So it'll be Joel Embiid shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has one MVP. But Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
One shot.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. James double-teamed. Hachimura from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Barlow. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Here's Vincent on the wing. Reeves. Ayton with a screen. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
The 76ers have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. The 3. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Reeves. The 11-footer. No good, off the front rim. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here is Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
Hachimura from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Grimes. No good from outside.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
James, outside. Back to Reeves. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. The three from Edgecombe. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey against Reeves. James passes to Hachimura. Here's Reeves to take the lead. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid. Grimes into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Reeves against Maxey. Pass to James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Vincent. Now here's Embiid. Unloads. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's Philadelphia now. George outside. Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The shot by James, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Pass to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's George. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Steps back. Now here's Doncic. Covered by Grimes. Out to Hachimura. Fires from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Lakers trail by 6. James passes to Ayton. Back to James. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Maxey.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Now James from deep. Can't get it. Now George. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Let me tell you, over the years, George has added a lot of strength. Allows him to absorb the contact in there.
Doncic left side. Now Eaton. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
He's checked in for Grimes.
76ers ENT, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
Maxey fires. Misses the three. Now James. George with a steal. Here's Barlow.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Maxey. Now Embiid. The 11-footer. Oh, yeah! That's good!
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Lakers trail by 10. Doncic up top. Outside Hachimura. Up again. The putback. How about the activity?
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Embiid against Aiden. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. All the way, the king.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
Now Embiid. Oh, he missed the jumper. Lakers trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's George. Here's Barlow. Hachimura covering. Oh, he jammed it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Doncic. 11-footer. Now Eaton. That's it!
Clutch points from 8. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maxey. And so they foul intentionally.
Austin Reeves. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your sixth, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
So it's Philadelphia with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Make sure you get home safely.
PG, congratulations on the victory. How important was it for you to kick off this homestand with the win?
It was really important. It was really important for us to come back home and show out, play in front of our fans. We had a good night. I think everything was clicking offensively. There's still some things to work on defensively. We scored a lot, but we gave up a lot of points, so we got to clean that up.
Good luck the rest of the homestand.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game. Tyrese Maxey.